Aisha Page, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. For this video, I am going to be basically telling you guys why I left Amazon. I can't really necessarily say I quit, but there's a lot going on, so I guess right now you could technically say I quit because the whole situation is just weird. But I used to work for the seasonal sortation at the delivery station, and I was basically in charge of a lot of different things. You know, every day it would kind of be the same thing, but then like me working there a little longer, it started changing up. They started putting me as different things, which some were good, some were bad, you know. Like when you first start, you are sorting. You're either sorting the boxes on some days. How do I explain it? When you first start, they have you sorting the boxes by getting the boxes off the conveyor belt, or some days they'll have you stow buff. So that is when you get the packages off the conveyor belt and you put it on the racks for the stowers. And then after that, like after you're done doing all that, like you're either one or the other in the morning, and then after your 30-minute break, which is your lunch break, that's when they have you pick the packages. So that's when you log back into the system, and the system tells you what aisles you're going in and what you need to pick, like what bags you need to pick and what boxes you need. And then that's when you take everything out to the delivery station. But yeah, I never had a chance to really record that part because that's so weird and hard to record, because it's like when you first start, everybody's doing the same thing. Like after your lunch break, everybody's doing the same thing, and the device has everybody in the same area, so it's like you're all just like crowded up in the aisle looking for your packages and what you need to put on your cart. So it's like you can't really pull your phone out and record because other people are going to be trying to go down that aisle, and it's just awkward, and that is definitely how you can get caught because you're not really supposed to be recording when it comes to the facility. One thing I really didn't like about Amazon, especially when it came to like me being pregnant and me working there, was just like the heavy packages. It's like someone commented on my post saying, do people help you when it comes to the heavy packages? Honestly, it just depends when you have the package and who's around, because sometimes, majority of the times, they don't help you. If you're in the aisle with a heavy box, you got to do that yourself, and they don't help you with that, you know, unless it's the person that's putting the things on the rack. What do you call those again? Unless it's the person that is stow buffing, they might like just put it on the floor for you. That's all they'll do. They wouldn't like carry it and put it over there for you. You know, you have to do that yourself. So with me being pregnant and me knowing that I have to be careful with certain things I lift, because these boxes, some of these boxes are over 70 pounds, and you know, I'm here like, I'm short and I'm pregnant, so there's a lot of things that I have to, you know, think about. So another thing that I also didn't like about Amazon is I told them I was pregnant. They said I need to have my paperwork signed. Well, I need to have papers signed or something from the doctors to prove, which I understand because some people can lie and say they're pregnant just to get off of work and just be getting paid at home or something like that. But the only thing about my situation is, you know, I didn't have insurance, and it was just a bigger thing, okay? So basically I didn't have insurance and I had no way to show them that I was pregnant. They just said, in order for us to take you off of these heavy things, we need proof. So that's when I started VETing and VTOing. I started VTOing so I could VET, and I like that way better. But it just got to a point where, you know, I just started getting tired of working at the Amazon for that position. So I ended up leaving that job, and now I'm waiting for another Amazon job, which is it's closer to me, you know. So I'm waiting to hear back from this lady. She was saying how basically this position is totally different. I'm working in the factory, you know, I'm still working for Amazon, but instead of being a warehouse associate, you know, the people that get everything, well, instead of being a warehouse associate, I'm gonna be a janitor. So basically, I saw these people walking around my facility, the one I worked at, and all they were doing is like picking the little Jiffies off the floor. They were like sweeping. They were just organizing the place, and I'm like, that looks like a fun job, especially because I'm pregnant. I shouldn't be bending down lifting all these heavy boxes, especially if they just don't care. So that's what I'm gonna say. And that is basically why I left this Amazon job, so I could transfer to a new Amazon job, and now I'm just waiting to hear back from them. But I am currently working as a sales associate, so I'm a saleswoman right now. In the meantime, it's just a temporary thing until the whole paper process thing is fixed with the other Amazon job. I'm waiting to hear back from the other lady, and that's why I quit Amazon. I wouldn't say it's a hard job, but it's like when you're pregnant and you don't feel safe around certain things you're around, and they don't really care about the jobs you're doing unless you have the paperwork from a doctor. I say that, I don't know. I'll just say that's kind of messed up, because some people like me are in that same situation where it's like they have to have a doctor's note, but yet they don't have a doctor's because they don't have insurance, and it's just a bigger thing. So that is why I really left Amazon, the Amazon I used to work at, and I'm waiting to hear back from the other one. But honestly, I love the pay. The pay was great. I would work like, say I work 3 days, I'll see like at least $300 for just being there for 3 days, so that wasn't bad. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to know any more information about Amazon, comment down below and feel free to text me. I love you guys. Peace.